All right. I'd like to welcome everybody to the November 28th City Council meeting. All the ladies and gentlemen, the audience here. And for our home audience, if you're tuning in and you hear audio but you don't hear video, I was cleaning up some wiring today and I cannot get video to work, so we just have audio this evening. But again, I'd like to welcome you all. If you would please listen in on the meeting. We have 6 items on our agenda this meeting. If you would, Mr. Fawson, please continue with our roll call.
Clay.
Here.
Corcoran.
Here.
Florina.
Here.
Gray.
Here.
Kearney.
Here.
Neal.
Here.
Patrick.
Here.
Kroll.
Here.
Tatman. Here.
Thank you, Mr. Fawson. We have a couple of guests this evening that are going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. Jason Atkins and Christian Beal. They are both with Troop 5009 with Fraternity United Methodist Church. And if you gentlemen would, please come up and lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. You all be seated.
Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it very much. And I do appreciate also your interest in government as well. And you're welcome to come back and attend the meeting for any time you'd like, okay? At this time, we have distributed the meetings from our previous meeting, and you should have had them for review. Do you have, does anybody have a motion to accept the minutes from the previous meeting? Ms. Kearney, seconded by Ms. Clay. Roll call on the motion to accept Gray. Ms. Gray. Roll call on the motion to accept the minutes, please.
Clay.
Yes.
Corcoran.
Yes.
Florina.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Kearney. Neal.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Kroll.
Yes.
Tatman. Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we have reports from our committees. Anybody have a report this evening? Mr. Kroll.
Okay, it's going to be a long report, if you don't mind. We have quite a few items here in finance. Item number 2 is at first reading, and it is an ordinance to appropriate $9,260 received as a security at the result of a structure fire at 101 Steel Street in Chillicothe. So that this money can be processed and deals with an insurance payout, I would ask at the appropriate time that we please waive the 3-read rule. Item number 3 is at first reading, and it is an ordinance to appropriate $50,100 for miscellaneous general fund expenses. These are paying some bills, so at the appropriate time, I would ask that we please waive the 3-read rule. Item number 4, which is an ordinance to appropriate $48,854.07 for the current and estimated parks, recreation, and recreational swimming pool expenses for the remainder of the year. So that we can get through our budget hearing on Wednesday. Before we do this, I would ask at the appropriate time that we not read item number 4 and that we revisit that on Wednesday after the budget hearing, if the council so pleases.
Excuse me, you mean not pass it tonight or
Not read.
not read it?
Not
We need a motion.
Okay, so I will make a motion to not read.
The motion not to read item number 4 this evening, seconded by Mr. Florina. Roll call on that motion.
Clay.
Yes.
Corcoran.
Yes.
Florina.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Kearney.
Yes.
Neal.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Kroll.
Yes.
Tatman. Yes.
And we will not read item number 4 this evening.
Thank you. Item number 5 which is an ordinance to appropriate monies for the purpose of making final payroll and fringe, pension, and bond payments for the remainder of 2016. And I need to amend the legislation that was submitted because it turns out that the number, the amount being requested is only $300,000 or $309,000 rather than the $530,000. So I would ask I'd make a motion to amend by substitution.
I have a motion to amend item number 5, seconded by Mr. Clay. Roll call on that motion for amendment.
Clay.
Yes.
Corcoran.
Yes.
Florina.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Kearney.
Yes.
Neal.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Kroll.
Yes.
Tatman.
Yes.
And that motion to amend has been passed.
I would also ask that on item number 5, that since it is a similar ordinance to number 4, that we please not read it tonight as well, so that we can have our budget hearing before we take any actions on item number 5. So I would make a motion to not read.
I have a motion not to read, seconded by Mrs. Patrick. Roll call on that motion not to read.
Clay.
Yes.
Corcoran.
Yes.
Florina.
Yes.
Gray.
Yes.
Kearney.
Yes.
Neal.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Kroll.
Yes.
Tatman.
Yes.
And we are not going to read item number 5 this evening.
Okay. Item number 6, which is an ordinance to appropriate $5,270 to cover income tax collection fees due to the Central Collection Agency for the remainder of the year. And of course, this is something that we need to move on quickly, and I would ask that we please waive the 3-read rule so that this can be passed